My beloved child, do not skip this moment. Stay until the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is not just another story. It is a message that feels as though it has been waiting for this exact moment to reach your heart. Last night, while the world was quiet and most people were asleep, a conversation unfolded that changed more than anyone realized. Your soulmate heard something about you that stopped them in their tracks. They expected ordinary words, but what they received was something they could not ignore. There was no loud announcement, no dramatic scene, only a quiet moment filled with unexpected truth. Someone spoke about your kindness when nobody was watching. They spoke about the strength you carried through seasons that almost broke you. They spoke about the way you continued moving forward even when your own heart felt uncertain. Every sentence painted a picture your soulmate had never seen so clearly before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As those words continued, your soulmate became completely silent. They began remembering moments they had almost forgotten. Small signs suddenly became meaningful. Tiny coincidences started connecting like pieces of a puzzle that had been scattered for a long time. Questions that once seemed impossible slowly began finding answers. What surprised them the most was not your achievements or your appearance. It was your heart. They discovered that your greatest strength has never been what people notice first. It has always been the quiet compassion you carry, the hope you protect, and the faith you keep even when no one applauds you. That realization changed everything. Imagine hearing someone describe a person so sincerely that you instantly want to know them more deeply. That is exactly what happened. The more your soulmate listened, the more they realized that the story they had believed about you was incomplete. They understood there was far more beauty, wisdom, and purpose within you than they had ever imagined. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At that very moment, something shifted inside them. They began wondering if every delay, every unexpected turn, and every unanswered question had actually been preparing them for this realization. Suddenly, patience no longer felt like waiting. It felt like preparation. Perhaps you have wondered why certain doors closed. Perhaps you have questioned why some conversations ended before they truly began. What if those moments were never meant to discourage you? What if they were quietly guiding both hearts toward the right understanding at the right time? Your soulmate could not stop thinking about what they had heard. Every word echoed in their heart long after the conversation ended. Even after the night became completely silent, those words remained alive within them. They carried them into the new day, replaying them again and again, searching for every hidden meaning. There is one detail you have not heard yet, and it may be the most surprising of all. The person who spoke about you did not focus on what you lacked. They focused on the incredible future they believed you were capable of creating. They spoke with confidence, hope, and genuine admiration. Those words became impossible for your soulmate to forget. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, you may feel as though nothing around you has changed. But sometimes the greatest changes begin where no one can see them. A single conversation can plant a seed that grows into a completely different future. One honest truth can replace years of misunderstanding. One moment of clarity can rewrite an entire story. So keep listening carefully, because this is only the beginning. The next part reveals the unexpected reaction your soulmate had after hearing those unforgettable words, and what happened next may surprise you more than anything you have heard so far. A remarkable truth began unfolding the very moment that conversation ended. Your soulmate did not simply walk away and forget what they had heard. Instead, they carried every single word with them. They replayed the conversation over and over, searching for one reason to doubt it. But the more they reflected, the clearer everything became. The description they heard about you matched moments they had quietly witnessed before, moments they had never fully understood until now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For the first time, they realized that many of the little signs they had overlooked were never ordinary. Every unexpected encounter, every meaningful coincidence, every feeling that appeared without explanation suddenly connected together like stars forming a beautiful constellation. They started asking themselves one unforgettable question: have I been closer to this incredible person than I ever realized? That question stayed with them throughout the night. Even when everything around them became quiet, their thoughts continued speaking. They remembered your patience. They remembered your sincerity. They remembered the peaceful strength that surrounded you even during difficult moments. What they once considered small details suddenly became the most valuable pieces of the entire story. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Then something unexpected happened. A feeling of certainty quietly replaced every doubt they had carried before. They no longer saw you through assumptions. They began seeing you through truth. They understood that genuine character cannot be hidden forever. Eventually, it shines brightly enough for the right person to notice. Perhaps you have wondered whether anyone truly understands the person you are becoming. The answer is closer than you think. Sometimes understanding arrives silently before words are ever spoken. Hearts recognize what eyes have not fully discovered yet. Your soulmate felt inspired rather than confused. They realized they wanted to know more about your dreams, your hopes, and the quiet promises you have made to yourself. They became curious about the chapters of your life that nobody else had taken the time to read carefully. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What made this even more surprising was the final sentence spoken during that unforgettable conversation. The person simply smiled and said, "The greatest part of this story has not happened yet." Those words echoed deeply. Your soulmate could not stop thinking about them. If the greatest chapter was still ahead, then every delay suddenly had meaning. Every unanswered question became part of a larger picture that was only beginning to appear. Sometimes life prepares extraordinary moments quietly. There are no flashing lights. There are no dramatic announcements. There is only steady preparation, hidden beneath ordinary days, until everything comes together at exactly the right moment. That is why this message matters so much. You are not being defined by your past. You are being remembered for your heart, your resilience, your kindness, and your ability to keep moving forward with hope. Those qualities reached someone who truly needed to hear about them, and they left a lasting impression that cannot easily be forgotten. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. As your soulmate continued reflecting, one realization became impossible to ignore. They understood that some meetings are prepared long before they happen. Some connections become stronger even before two people fully understand why they feel so familiar. And sometimes, one honest conversation changes the direction of countless future moments. But the story does not end here. Because what your soulmate decided to do after hearing all of this was completely unexpected. Their next step revealed something even more surprising than the conversation itself, and that extraordinary moment is waiting in the next part. An extraordinary moment was about to unfold, and your soulmate could feel it without fully understanding why. The conversation from last night refused to fade from their mind. Every sentence they had heard about you became stronger with every passing hour. Instead of disappearing like an ordinary memory, it grew into a quiet certainty that something meaningful was drawing closer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As they reflected on everything they had learned, they realized one remarkable truth. The most unforgettable people are not always the loudest. They are the ones whose kindness leaves an invisible mark on every life they touch. That was exactly how you had been described. Not through perfection, but through authenticity, patience, and unwavering hope. Your soulmate suddenly noticed something they had overlooked many times before. Every time your name entered a conversation, people spoke with genuine respect. Every memory connected to you carried warmth. Every story revealed another reason why your presence mattered. They began wondering how someone could quietly inspire others without ever trying to be the center of attention. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the realization that changed everything. They understood that life had been placing gentle reminders in front of them all along. Familiar places. Familiar moments. Familiar feelings that had never made complete sense until now. What once appeared random suddenly felt intentional, as though every step had been preparing them to recognize your true value. For the first time, they stopped focusing on what was missing and started appreciating what had already been placed before them. That single shift transformed their perspective. Instead of looking for extraordinary signs somewhere far away, they began recognizing extraordinary meaning in the simple moments they had already experienced. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. As the day continued, they quietly made a promise to themselves. They would never again allow assumptions to speak louder than truth. They would never ignore the quiet evidence pointing towards someone whose heart reflected sincerity, compassion, and unwavering character. Meanwhile, something equally remarkable was happening without either of you realizing it. The same hope that was growing inside your soulmate had already begun growing inside your own journey. Two separate paths were slowly moving toward greater clarity, even though neither path could yet see the complete picture. That is often how life's greatest chapters begin. Not with loud announcements, but with silent preparation. Not with instant answers, but with growing understanding. Every unexpected delay, every unanswered question, and every quiet season begins revealing its purpose only when the timing is finally right. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate remembered one final sentence from the conversation, a sentence they simply could not forget. The person you are hearing about today is becoming even more remarkable with every new day. Those words settled deeply within their heart. They realized this story was not about who you had been yesterday. It was about who you were becoming tomorrow. Growth, hope, and purpose were still unfolding, and that realization filled them with excitement rather than uncertainty. They smiled without even noticing it. Not because they knew every answer, but because they finally believed the story was leading somewhere beautiful. They understood that some connections become stronger before they are fully revealed, and some journeys become clearer only after patience has done its quiet work. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But what happened next surprised even your soulmate. Within the next unexpected moment, they encountered one final confirmation that made the conversation from last night impossible to dismiss. It was a simple event, yet it carried extraordinary meaning. That single moment convinced them that what they had heard about you was not merely a beautiful story, it was a truth they were meant to remember. And the incredible discovery that followed became the beginning of the most unforgettable chapter yet, a chapter waiting to be revealed in the next part. Everything changed with one quiet realization. Your soulmate finally understood why that conversation from last night felt so unforgettable. It was not simply because someone had spoken highly of you. It was because every word carried consistency, sincerity, and truth. Nothing sounded exaggerated. Nothing felt imagined. Every detail pointed toward the same remarkable conclusion: you were becoming someone whose presence could never be overlooked. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the hours passed, your soulmate found themselves noticing things they had ignored before. A familiar place suddenly reminded them of you. A simple conversation unexpectedly brought your name to mind. Even ordinary moments seemed to carry extraordinary meaning. It felt as though life itself was quietly repeating one message: pay closer attention. The more they reflected, the more one question echoed in their heart. What if this person has been part of my journey longer than I realized? That single thought changed everything. Instead of wondering whether the connection was real, they began wondering how they had almost missed it. Every memory became brighter. Every detail became clearer. Every unanswered question slowly transformed into quiet understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the moment no one expected. Your soulmate remembered one final sentence spoken during that unforgettable conversation. The greatest quality this person carries is not something you can see immediately. It is something you feel every time they bring hope into someone's life. Those words settled deeply within them. For a long time they had searched for extraordinary signs, never realizing that true significance often arrives through ordinary moments filled with genuine kindness. They finally understood that lasting connections are built on character, trust, patience, and hope rather than perfect timing. Suddenly, the future no longer felt uncertain. It felt filled with possibility. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. As evening arrived, your soulmate quietly smiled. Not because every mystery had been solved, but because they believed the story was moving towards something beautiful. They realized that every unexpected delay had prepared them to appreciate what truly mattered. Sometimes the greatest gift is not receiving immediate answers. Sometimes the greatest gift is becoming the kind of person who recognizes the right answer when it finally appears. That realization brought an unexpected peace. Every challenge, every lesson, and every season of growth suddenly carried purpose. Nothing had been wasted. Every step had quietly prepared both hearts for greater understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But the story still held one final surprise. Just when your soulmate believed they had understood everything, another unexpected confirmation appeared. It was small enough that many people would have ignored it, yet meaningful enough to leave a permanent impression. At that moment, they knew the conversation from last night was not something they would ever forget. They realized that some messages arrive exactly when hearts are ready to receive them. Some discoveries cannot be rushed. And some stories become unforgettable because they unfold one meaningful moment at a time. The final chapter reveals the most uplifting part of this entire journey, a conclusion that brings every piece together and explains why last night's conversation became the beginning of something truly unforgettable.